者はドイツだ。
Okay, on to the next target. Those were Sun Jinwoo's final words for the season. Do you know why he stated that? Do you know why those were his final words? We all thought he fulfilled his purpose. Everything was done, fulfilled for him. He saved his mom, gave her the elixir of life. Now she's able to spend time with her family. He ended up being the hero, saving all the S ranks, defeating the final boss in the Jeju Island. Right now he's in the top of the world. He has it all right now. Nothing could really stop him. But yet in the end of the episode, he stated, on to the next target. What's motivating him? What's pushing him at this point? We finally got an answer out of him this episode. He said his next goal is to own a guild.
それで今後はどのように活動されるおつもりですか？
今後ですか？
もう世間があなたを放っておくことはない。接触してくる者もいるでしょう。あなたはこれからその力を持ってどこで何をされるのかと。
自分のギルドを立ち上げたいと思っています。
We have no idea the reason why. We have no idea his motives. Maybe it's just to, keep his promise with his friend, with the D rank hunter. I literally forgot his name again, but you know who I'm talking about. Maybe that's the reason, because they did shake hands and said, yeah, you're my brother now, or whatever, or whatever he called it. But regardless of that, there are bigger things that are coming for the next season, because literally the second half of this episode was basically about what's to come for the next season. So there are bigger things. Who are these dudes in the cave?
ところで確認はできたか？
ああ、あいつの力で間違いない。
あの者が人間を助けるとは思えない。
あいつの気候は今に始まったことではない。気になるなら会って聞け。
会うことがあればな。ではここでの用は済んだ。
それにしても臭いな。あの女が見れば騒ぎ立てそうだ。
One of them was the ice dude, right? Who looks similar to whatever Sun defeated back in episode 2, I believe. And then we have this new guy who looks similar or just like Sung's father for a second. I thought it was him for a second, but it wasn't him. As we seen Sung's father watching them, just rip a gate suddenly and enter through the portal. But I wonder if they're part of like the origins of the gates. I'm assuming that's the case, because this has got to be what his father was talking about when it comes to the storm. Whatever big event is coming along that humanity is not prepared for. This gotta be it, because I've never seen any other magical beast or anyone else repping gates, opening gates, just casually entering and exiting. No one else is doing that. So this gotta lead to the origins of the gates and the beginning of the conflict of hunters and magic beasts. But I wonder what Sung's father doing. Is he just spying, collecting information? What's his purpose right now? I thought he was gonna run to his family as fast as possible. I was hoping at least in this season they would like show a scene with his father, maybe in the distance watching his family and at least knowing that they're alive and safe. I was hoping that would be the case, but the fact that he has to watch these guys, the ones who are like opening gates out of nowhere, it seems like this some serious business, because there's no way he missed out seeing his family just to watch these people do what they're doing. But it also seems like they know about Sung, because they're stating how like, oh, his powers is being used, and why is it being used to help humanity? Like, this is very odd. And he says definitely his power. So like, whose power is Sung using? Is Sung like, is the system basically a magic beast character, or they're like referencing Sung as if he took over a magic beast or whatever, or a person who used to be able to like open gates and stuff, and they're familiar with that person. So we definitely need a deep dive on that in the next season. We definitely need more information regarding that, because I was thinking the player system was the whole statues and everything, and that whole deal, but it looked like there's more to it that we just don't understand, which is good, because this opened doors for what's to come in the next season, and we could get more answers to that. But speaking of the player system, we finally got Sung's level, his update. After all this time, this whole season we got no updates, nothing of what his current rank is, his current level, what his stats are looking like. We finally got it. level 100 Sun Jinwoo. Of course, we understand that his job is Shadow Monarch, but where the hell did he get this title? The one who overcame adversity. Like, what is that coming from? Is it from, you know, when he first got the player system? Is that when he got the title? Because I literally don't recall him getting that title. I don't know why he got that title. Only adversity I could see him, you know, getting that title from is from that first 2 episodes of season 1. That's literally it. But anyways, let's talk about his stats. So his strength is still, it's actually not the highest. It's actually his intellect, which is interesting because I think back in season 1, his intellect stats was actually like the lowest out of all the stats, which is funny. But it could also be his agility stat, because I don't understand, like, they have the stats here and then they have like plus 55, plus 70. Like, I don't understand that part right there. Like, is that like a limit breaker or something? Like, I kind of don't understand what that means, and I'm a gamer myself. So, and another thing I'm wondering about as well is what is, or maybe there's not, like, is there a cap to the levels? I'm assuming there's not. I'm assuming it's just like infinite leveling. Like, it's not like, oh, he reached level 100, so like it stops there, like that's it for him. But I'm just glad to see that they actually showing an update and where he currently at, because I've just like been assuming this whole season, like, is he strong enough to face his opponent? Is he not? Like, I criminally underestimate his ability to face against the Black Ant, and I was completely wrong about that, because I saw the Black Ant one-shotting S ranks, so I was assuming like, okay, like Sung is gonna really struggle with this one, but goddamn, I was wrong about that. And speaking of the Black Ant, there's no way he was able to use his abilities and have the Black Ant become his ally, become his soldier.
起きろ。
And he couldn't do it with the level 100 Demon Castle boss. Like, there's no way, because the Black Ant is way stronger. So there's no way he's able to do it for him, but not for the other boss. Come on now, that's insane to me. Like, it's so strong that it's able to speak now. Like that, like, come on, what are we talking about? And this is one thing I gotta say about this season as well. Sun Jinwoo is collecting soldiers, like, his army is insane, and that's only because he's been collecting soldiers like Pokemon this whole season. Like, every single boss he fought, his ally, his soldier is one of those two. Like he can't be stopped in collecting Pokemon. It's insane. I can't believe that when he got Icarus, I wouldn't believe that he was able to go this length, this much. Like, when he first obtained the soldiers back in season 1, you couldn't tell me that he was gonna be obtaining all of this by the end of season 2. Like, of course, I think the season is literally called The Rise of Shadow or whatever. Like, god damn, it should have been Catch Them All Pokemon time. Like, by the end of season 3, like, I don't even want to know what his army is going to look like. So another thing to talk about is, it seems like my question has been answered, because I stated in my last episode that S ranks looks like they're going to be irrelevant eventually, and it's just going to be up to Song to save everybody. But it looks like there's hope, because they're showing S ranks that I believe that can challenge the Black Ant.
我が国の英雄殿が体をほぐされたいようだ。来た来た。こんな雑魚どもじゃなくて、あの黒い槍であればもう少し楽しめたはずなんだが、残念だ。
So if that's the case, then there's hope that S ranks ain't just gonna go irrelevant and it's just gonna be all up to Sung in the future. That's great to see. But I wonder how many though. Like, how many are out there that could actually compete in this like new level of this like greater power, if there's any more bosses to face? Of course there is, because they show some in the end of the episode, but you get what I mean? Like moving forward, more and more characters are going to become irrelevant for the most part, or just going to have like a certain use to where they just have an ability that could like maybe a help out or assist, or basically they're just gonna become support characters. Right? Or just get rid of minions for the most part. But yeah, you let me know your thoughts on this episode. What do you think is gonna be happening in the next season? Like, what are your predictions on that part? Overall, this was a solid season, especially throughout the second half. There was a lot of hype moments, a lot of questions were answered. The main ones that I loved was the fact that they answered the question of how Sung was gonna handle being the S rank, the publicity, you know, being showcased everywhere, more and more people learning and knowing about him. It seems like everybody knows that he's able to get stronger over time. I know at least few people know, but it looks like more and more people knowing and accepting it, but they're not really questioning him as well. Like, they're not even questioning whether or not this is all from a reawakening or whatever, because right now he makes no sense. He's an anomaly. Like, he's not supposed to be a mage type and also be able to do close quarter combat. You know, it's not supposed to be a thing. Or maybe it is a thing, but it's extremely rare. Maybe there are S ranks that could do that, but it's extremely rare. I'm probably gonna do a prediction video closer to when season 3 comes out, for when to give my thoughts on what I expect and what I hope happens in season 3. But overall, this was a solid season. This was probably at least an 8 out of 10, at least. Will I say it's better than season 1? Yes, it's better than season 1. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's better than season 1. So season 1 was probably, I think I said it was an 8. I think I'll probably call it a 7.5. And I think this season was like at least an 8.5. Yeah, I'll give it that, 8.5. But you let me know your ratings for this season, your thoughts as a whole for this season, and also this episode. What are your predictions for the next season, or what you'd like to see in the next season? Let's have a discussion down below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.